Okay, here I go. I know you'll be joining me, and I know that we're going to have a great little time here together. Welcome to my Spirit Talk for, I never know what to call this thing. Spirit Talk, Spirits Talk, Spirit Talk. Yes, it's all still being worked out. Anyway, we'll call it my Spirit Talk for tonight, March 15th, the Ides of March. Um, 2017. So you're all very welcome here from West Cork, Ireland. One more time. Yeah, giving it a go. Um, there's a little Brian Eno for us to set the mood. His song is called Ascension, I believe. Yes, Ascent. Ascent, yeah. Okay. So, lots to talk about, and as usual, I'll try to kind of cover the world and consciousness and weave the two themes together, life in the world and consciousness, and by the end of it, hopefully we'll all be more inspired and more clear about what's important in life and feel more connected to each other. That is my sincere and heartfelt prayer. There's Sheila and Jane. Yeah, you're very welcome. Um, It's been quite a day for me, let me tell you. It's been really rocking and intense and emotional and positive and challenging. So, coming out the other end of it, very grateful for the perspective and for all the resources that we have access to and I have access to. I want to give a big thank you to my dear friends who have supported me enormously and my work here over the last couple weeks. Um, Dennis Mulcahy, thank you. Kyle Devereaux, thank you. Heather Haskell, thank you. And John Andriatis, thank you. And Israel Kelly, thank you. And the rest of you, you know who you are. And you're in my thoughts and prayers. And I'm very, very grateful to you all for the continued opportunities to grow in service and to grow together on this path of awakening with its many challenges and opportunities. Um, okay, we'll let Brian go there. Um, I like to do the weekly meditation with Oren, and so I have that queued up for tonight. I was listening to a wonderful hot seat session with Abraham called "The Path Will Find You," which I put on the page. And also, I want to say again that there's this great channel that I've rediscovered again recently. Her name is Arita Melchizedek, like Drunvalo Melchizedek, and she does a channeling for each month. Get a sip here, and it's really powerful activation for light workers, and it's about an hour each one. So I put up the one for March, and it's called "Message from the Elders," and that is well worth checking out. If you start it, it will pull you the rest of the way through it because it's so there's so much there. It's so rich. There's a beautiful little 5-minute video that I just came across from the newspaper here in Ireland called The Journal. It's called "This is Ireland." That's well worth your time. It's a beautiful ode to Ireland's beauty and culture and spirit. Yeah, so I recommend that to you. And I'm starting up again tomorrow night, Thursday, at 9 p.m. Ireland time to do open Q&A sessions with my spirit guides and with the guides of the people who show up. Yeah, hi everyone. So you're all invited to that. That's on my page. Great to have you. And that's going to be on Zoom. And Janie Smith in Phoenix tells me that everyone in the States uses Zoom. Nobody uses Skype anymore. So this is my desire to shift over to that. So there's a link on there on the page. It's posted on Awakened Spirits Network, and if you press the link, that will connect you to the meeting, and so it's you're all invited. There's a suggested donation of 10 or 20 euro or dollars, whatever is comfortable, and you'll all have we'll have an hour or so, of dialogue about consciousness and about the themes that are coming up for us these days. And Naomi likes Zoom. Okay, thank you, dear. And then we'll record it and send it to you. So that's a great way just to check in and get some clarity. And it's a great joy for me to get to share that with you. So I hope you'll think about that. And if you're called, please feel free to join us. And I did some sessions this week, and as always, that is the most powerful way and the deepest way I have of being of service to people, and really clearing out the clutter and the confusion and the fear from the unconscious mind, both me and my guides. So again, I appreciate people coming to me or asking me about sessions and taking that plunge, that leap, because it's always powerful. I had a beautiful artist yesterday, friend of Kyle's, Tanya, who was just amazing, and we chatted for about 90 minutes, and it was a life-changing session, I would say, for both of us. So we never know what's going to come through. And that's the humbling and the the empowering gift of opening to channel and learning to channel. There's Lisa. Hi. So what should we dip into tonight? Again, as I said last week, the political thing is just so so full on and so nonstop and so. When there's positive things to talk about, I'm very happy to talk about them. But in the meantime, I'll just keep my own counsel. And but we'll work with all the energies of what's happening on the planet tonight, as always. Here is let's see. I had a few themes pop up here. In meditating, I had a lovely conversation today as well with another very conscious guy whose name is not Aiden, but I can't remember what his name is. It's something else that starts with an A. He works in a hospice, and which of course is extremely challenging with life and death every day. Very soulful. Very spiritual, very conscious, gentleman. And we talked for about an hour, I suppose, about how to work with a spiritual practice. And, in the challenges that we go through, myself included, the message for this year and the message of this time continues to be to consciously give over, to let go of what no longer serves us. And I have that here somewhere. This is the quote for tomorrow night's Zoom Q&A with Spirit. They say the dramas in your life are the parts of yourself that you are either feeling bad for or feeling bad about. That feeling bad doesn't change the situation. That feeling bad, sad, or mad are all the results of your judgments of self or of others. So the key is to offer it up. So here's a very simple prayer. Spirit, you might put your hand on your heart if you're ready to offer something up right here. Spirit, please help me to find peace in this situation. Thank you for your love, your guidance and inspiration. I know that all is truly well for me and for those that I love. Just take a breath into that. And I'll just say that 2 more times here. Spirit, thank you for helping me to find peace in this situation. Thank you for your love, your guidance, your inspiration, and I know that all is truly well for me and those that I love. Take a breath. Higher Self, Holy Spirit, Father, Mother, God, thank you for helping me to find peace in this situation. Your peace in this situation. Thank you for helping me to find your peace in this situation. Thank you for your love, your guidance, and your inspiration. I know that all is truly well for me and those that I love. Take a deep breath. So it can be as easy as that. And of course, as Abraham says, 17, 34, 68 seconds. The longer you focus on something, the more power comes into it. The easier it is to change things. The other thing I was thinking of is one of the things from my guides is they talk about all relationships or agreements, and how if we're struggling in a relationship, we can make a new agreement. And, again, by putting your hands over your heart, closing your eyes, I now agree that this relationship is loving and mutually beneficial and supportive and positive. Yeah, let me do that. And I open to receive I open to release anything and everything that would hinder or inhibit that for myself and my relationship. I take a deep breath. I let go of the past. I let go of the struggle. I let go of the fear of the judgment, guilt, shame, and blame. I let go of everything of my lower self, my lower nature, my negative ego. I let it go. And I now invite my higher self to work with me and through me in my relationship, to make a new agreement here and now for good and only good, for healing, for love, prosperity, success, happiness, hope, help, and joy. With love for all and harm to none, I let it be, and so it is. Take a deep breath. Okay, so again, there's Joan. And Paula, that's very simple, but I find it very powerful, and what my friend and I were talking about today over coffee is, again, what I keep learning, that love is what is really powerful, but a peace is the doorway into the power of love. And if I lose my peace or give up my peace or don't have any peace, then I cannot feel safe enough and vulnerable to be I cannot feel safe to be vulnerable, to be intimate, to give and receive love. So peace is knowing that I'm safe, allowing myself to be vulnerable, emotionally available, and intimacy is wanting for myself what I want for others, wanting for others what I want for myself, equality, harmony, balance, empathy, compassion, kindness, care, affection. And the great thing about all of this, about getting to talk about these things once again for me, is of course that, the more that I talk about these things and share them with you, the more that energy, comes through me, and the more that energy becomes available in my own consciousness. So thank you again for the opportunity to share these things that I am absolutely learning along with you here as an equal every step of the way. Okay, here is a little bit of Abraham. In the same way that sculptors mold clay into the creation that pleases them, you create by molding energy. You mold it through your power of focus. By thinking about things, remembering things, and imagining things, you focus the energy when you speak, when you write, when you listen, when you are silent, when you remember, and when you imagine. You focus it through the projection of thought. And that's really a brilliant reminder that we are what we focus upon, and that our feelings are always, our inner guidance is always giving us feedback about how it feels about what we're focusing on. It feels, if the heart is closed, we're focusing on something that's fearful or struggle or we have a limited belief about. If the heart is open, then we're focusing on something that we feel safe, loved, and supported about. Yeah, fantastic. And this one, I love this one. I pulled this one up and posted this a few times recently from Abraham. They say, we want you to be so selfish that you are not willing to think a thought that is unpleasant or uncomfortable. My friends, that is quite a challenge for me. I have to tell you, that is a really high bar. But I'm happy to aspire to it, absolutely, because I am sure it's true. I know it's true. So, as they say, appreciation, love, joy, appreciation, and gratitude. Yeah. In having a spiritual practice, there are the tools, of meditation, of affirmative prayer, of affirmations, of journaling, of working with the tools and the teachings that are inspiring and empowering and uplifting, all of that, filling our cup, all of that, and then doing our best to, keep that inner awakening or that inner recognition or awareness, keep that present, to not lose the thread of that, yeah. Which again, some moments it just goes, a drama comes up, it's gone, I'm back in fight or flight, I'm back in, the struggle. But the great thing about the depth of the experience of all these teachings is that I do know what to do when I really truly need to tune in. So I'm saying again, it's, we have to consciously release in order to create space, the space for grace, for the new, the better, the different, for change, in other words, to happen in a loving way, in a positive way, in an elegant way. Change that happens as a confrontation or an attack or a crisis, is because, I'm not paying attention. I'm not listening to my inner guidance enough. And, up and down, in and out all day long. That's the dance. That's what we're here to learn. Let's do Oren's enlightenment meditation. Yeah, that would be my druthers. Yeah, I have it right here. I have a quote here from Emmanuel. Emmanuel was one of the first spirit guides that I ever heard about. I read Emmanuel's books. Dorrit would remember this, my friend Dorrit, at the Phoenix bookstore in Santa Monica back in the 80s. I think I gave a copy of this to Peter Gabriel when he came into the store. Pat Rodegast was the channel for Emmanuel, and Ram Dass wrote the introduction. So that's what hooked me, being a big Ram Dass fan here. Emmanuel says, when we embody love, we are the most powerful being in the universe. Very good. So let's do this now. We'll just take a little time here and do Living in Higher Purpose. And this is Oren's meditation for this week. Yeah. I look to, Patricia Cota Robles and Cryon and other meditations out there, yeah. And, I love Emmanuel. Very good. Wonderful. So, but Oren, is the old standby. So here we go. We're going to do this together. Okay, so go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath. This is called Living in Higher Purpose. Meditation by Oren and Da Ben. I relax and breathe in light. And as I breathe in light, I feel myself growing lighter and freer. My breathing is lifting me higher, filling me with light. My energy is becoming more beautiful, balanced, and harmonious. I relax my body simply by thinking of it. I feel the muscles throughout my body letting go at a deep level. Take a deep breath into that. As I breathe in light, I am raising my vibration and expanding upward into higher dimensions of light. As I continue to breathe in light, my energy is taking on a finer order, becoming more beautiful and more radiant. My heart center is opening. I feel balanced and centered. Take a breath into that. I know I have a higher purpose, a reason for my being on earth. I am ready to live in higher purpose, and I ask for it to manifest in my life from moment to moment. I think now of my higher purpose without needing to know what it is. So just take a breath into that. I imagine holding my higher purpose as a symbol in my hands. It can be any symbol you like, a star, an abstract, a cross, a pendant, a crystal, a stone, a fire, a light, a planet, anything you like. I look at the beautiful, radiant symbol of my higher purpose. I offer my higher purpose to the oneness, to the all that is, to God, to send light to my higher purpose. Take a breath into that. I fully and freely offer my higher purpose to God, Goddess, all that is. Grateful and thankful for your blessing, your guidance, your love, your wisdom, your inspiration, your joy, your healing, your light, your peace, your happiness, your freedom. Take a breath into that. I turn the symbol of my higher purpose into pure light. And like a ball of light that I hold in my hands, I take this ball of light and I place it on top of my head. And I let it move slowly down through my entire body, bringing my higher purpose into my mind. Take a deep breath. Into my emotions. Take a deep breath. And into my body and into the cells of my body. Take a deep breath. I harmonize every part of my being with my higher purpose now. Take a breath into that. I imagine that I am like a bird, flying higher and higher toward a beautiful and radiant light. I'm flying in the stream of higher will, which always leads me upward into the light. It is the light of evolution. Take a deep breath. I open to new insights and awarenesses. I open to new insights and awareness of how to live in higher purpose. I now have clarity from moment to moment about which actions to take that bring me closer to living in my higher purpose. Take a breath into that. I am now living in the stream of light of the higher will that draws me upward into the light with every action I take, with every thought I think, and with every word I say. Let's do that 2 more times. Take a breath. I am now living in the stream of light of the higher will that draws me upward into the light with every action I take, with every thought I think, with every word I say. Take a deep breath. Finally, I am now living in the stream of light of the higher will that draws me upward into the light with every action I take, with every thought I think, and with every word I say. Take a deep breath. Beautiful. I reflect now upon my higher purpose for today. I know now and carry out my higher purpose today. I am living in higher purpose. We let it be, and so it is. Take a deep breath. Very good. Beautiful. Great stuff. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. So let me just share a few thoughts here with you that I got while I was meditating before we got on tonight. We just had the full moon in Virgo, and that was Sunday, and about 3 o'clock, and I got to sit outside in the brilliant spring sunshine, which is a rare and sacred moment in dark Ireland, bless us, and it was wonderful. It was a glorious day. And I was seeing my whole life in little bits and pieces, the past and all the moments of the past, and just offering it up, letting it go, releasing it, letting go of fears and doubts and worries and concerns and all that, and just challenging myself as much as possible, hey 10 Bears, to Debbie, Jerry, hi, to be in the moment, to be available for the moment. Dorit, my dear friend, who's a great astrologer, gave me all the things to focus on. And what I want to say is we're only a week away now from the equinox. And I think that's about right, maybe less than that. And the winter of this year, of course, has been extremely challenging to a lot of people. Hopefully not everyone, but to a lot of people, yeah. And I say again, the theme is to consciously release whatever we feel is holding us back, whatever we feel we might be struggling with, or whatever we're afraid of, or whatever we feel powerless about. I might do another meditation about that in the channeling here, because that theme just keeps popping up over and over again. And on the other side of Candy's here. Hi, dear. On the other side of our releasing, is to be grateful in advance. And I just want to say a few words from what Lazarus shares about gratitude, because I keep experiencing this over and over, and it's so important that most of us find it hard to be grateful to a loving higher power. Except when we manage to avoid a crisis or resolve a crisis, and that we, in those moments, then we can genuinely be grateful. And not everyone is comfortable with gratitude, but Lazarus is emphatic that gratitude must be a part of the emotional toolkit. Kyle is here. Hello, my dear friends. I was singing your praises earlier. You can hear all my love to you. At the beginning of the video there. Yeah, thank you for joining us. So Lazarus talking about gratitude. My guides say prayer begins with humility and ends in gratitude. And we all have so much to be grateful for, absolutely, every day of our lives. And the more we give thanks, whether it's silently or out loud, whatever opens our hearts, whatever, that we bless each other, we bless our loved ones, we bless life itself, we bless Mother Earth, we bless all the gifts of life that have been revealed to us and those that are in the vortex that are preparing to be revealed to us, as Abraham would say. Just that's the energy of being receptive, of being available to receive the good. And I know, as we all do here, that so much of life is spent focusing on goals, covering the necessities of life, taking care of our loved ones, getting through the to-do list every day, etc., etc. But again, my friends, I really want to say here, we all have a foot in these two worlds now, And I was saying to my friend here today, Adrian, that's his name. There we go. It's not Aiden. It's Adrian. I got it. Thank you. Thanks, Spirit. See, I was grateful, so it just dropped in. That's perfect. God, I love it when it works, yeah? And it always does when you let it, right? My dear friend Adrian, who works in the hospice, we're chatting today and talking about opening our hearts. This is the whole point here. So gratitude helps us to open our hearts, to be of greater service, yeah? So this is the theme that Abraham spoke about in the clip that I've put on my page there, called The Path Will Find You. So I just want to mention this in passing because it fits very nicely, and then I'll channel here in a minute. The prayer from St. Francis, it's better to give than to receive. It's through forgiving that we are pardoned, etc. It's through dying that we're born to eternal life. These great paradoxes. And what I want to say is, this is what we're talking about, Adrian and I, today, that when the energy of the planet is so high, you see, it doesn't just mean that things are manifesting physically faster, and of course they are. Thanks, Debbie. It means that you too, all of you too. Yeah, you're all beautiful. We're beautiful. Yes, let's say it that way. That's the truth of it. We are beautiful. We are beauty. How about that? See, you got me going there, Debbie. Thank you. When the energy of the planet continues to accelerate, the Schumann frequency is like 5 times what it was 30 years ago. As the energy of the planet continues to get higher, and it will, right, then not only are things happening in the physical more quickly, but more importantly, things are happening inside of us emotionally. And so this is, I've said this many times, this pushes everything from the unconscious up into the surface. And so that's the gift of this time. That's one of the gifts of this time, is if we're feeling anxious or fearful or edgy or nervous or overwhelmed, I say again, take a few deep breaths, put your roots in Mother Earth. If you can, pray or meditate or listen to something that grounds you. But I just want to say again, being grounded is going to be increasingly valuable, and gratitude is a wonderful way of staying grounded in your heart. And so what I was saying earlier there about giving and receiving and Abraham and all of that, Abraham is saying, look, everyone, you're on this path of awakening, and you're on this path of being a teacher to others who don't know that there's a choice, and don't know that as my guides say, you have to know that there's a choice in order to make the choice. I heard a clip here earlier, I'll just riff here for a few minutes. I heard a clip here earlier of the quote from The Matrix, where Lawrence Fishburne, the actor, great voice, says, you felt it your whole life, like a splinter in your mind. You've known that there's something missing in your picture of the world. However he says it, it's close to that. And of course, what's missing is the ability to give to ourselves what we're wanting life to give to us. And we, you know, as a body and a mind and an ego and all that, we feel like it comes through people, places, things, and situations. But actually, of course, the truth of it is, it comes vibrationally, and the greatest vibration is love, God, Goddess, all that is, peace, gratitude. Everything that opens our heart brings us out of the illusion of separation and brings us into the vibration of these higher dimensions that we just touched on there in Oren's meditation. And as we can attain that, sustain that, and maintain that, I haven't quoted that one for a while from my guides, then it gets easier to be in this harmonious, intimate, synchronistic, grateful, soft, gentle, easy, flowing, natural way to be in our lives and in the world. Thank you. And that is what the world is asking us to remember, so that they can believe that that's possible. Yeah, that's as good a way to define what being a light worker is that I can find at the moment. That, you know, we're a few steps ahead. There's Kelly. Hi, my friend. We're a few steps ahead in consciousness, maybe not in every area of our life, but in consciousness of where the world is at and the way the world perceives reality. And so again here, love, joy, appreciation, gratitude, anything that helps us to feel safe, loved, and supported towards ourself, within ourself. Yeah, 17, 34, 68 seconds, as Abraham says, maintaining that focus, that will open the doorway for these higher experiences, more graceful experiences, more elegant experiences to manifest through us. And then we, of course, are blessed by that, and the people in our lives are blessed by that. So, you know, this is the dance, my friends, as I can see it from right here, yeah? And it is a big challenge. It's a big opportunity. Excuse me. So what I also want to say here in closing, and then I will channel, is that yeah, and I do see who comes on, and I like to send you all the video if you've come on late or whatever, so you can hear the whole thing. And of course, feel free to yeah, to share it with anyone you like. And let me just say here, I'm in this mode now. I'm going to do a Zoom Q&A talk tomorrow night, an hour earlier, 9 p.m. And so you're all invited to that, and that's on Awakened Spirits Network, and on this page, on my Facebook page. And then again, thank you everyone for all the sessions, the donations, the support, the love, the prayers. Yeah, and I have meditations and ebooks. Anytime you make a donation to me, I will gladly send you any of my materials that you're interested in. So okay. Yeah, here we go. Let's keep it going, everyone. We're doing good work. Yeah. All right. So I'll get out of the way, and we'll see what happens next. Thank you so much. Yeah. So go ahead and close your eyes and take a deep breath, and I'll even put my little laptop down. Yeah. Here we go. Dear friends, here we come. One more time. Yeah. A pleasure, a joy, an honor. Yeah, take a nice deep breath, get centered, relax and release. Let go of the cares and the worries of the day, yeah, the duties, the obligations, the responsibilities. Dear friends, God bless you indeed. You're a powerful spiritual being. Yeah, and it's a beautiful gift that you give to yourself to be reminded that the power of who and what you are and are becoming is at your command, dear friends, yeah. Not through the little will of the mind or the ego, dear friends, but truly through your heart, aligning to your soul and spirit, dear friends, in service to love and to peace, in service to health and wealth and happiness, dear friends, absolutely, yeah. And in service to joy and freedom, dear friends, in service to the great emotional treasures, yeah, that the beings of light, the ancient ones, yeah, dear friends, the higher self and soul and spirit of all of you, yeah, are here in this moment to, yeah, celebrate with you, dear friends, to acknowledge is a part of your path and a part of your journey. The path will find you, dear friends. The path has found you once again. Take a deep breath. So here comes, dear friends, a single star of light, yeah, representing spirit, dear friends, yeah, down through time and space, spiraling down, touching the crown. Take a deep breath. Just work with the light and love of all that is as you, dear friends. Yeah, that's a phrase we brought through the channel there. You hadn't read it anywhere else before. The love and light of all that is as you, dear friends. Yeah. And let this love and light that is your true essence, your true nature, your true calling, dear friends, yeah, the higher path, dear friends, yeah, the higher purpose, absolutely, dear friends. Let all of that just sit in that beautiful heart of yours. Let that love and light begin to expand like a beautiful ball of light. Take a deep breath. And let that ball of light expand, dear friends, in every direction. But yeah, keep it, 10 feet, dear friends. Yeah, keep it so that you can really feel the fullness, yeah, of your own spirit pouring its energy, its consciousness, yeah, the truth, the depth, the peace of who you are into this time and space. Take a deep breath. And as was said, dear friends, those ideas, those experiences, dear ones, those challenges and hardships, if you're willing to do three things here, yeah? You're willing to acknowledge them, you're willing to take responsibility for your part in inviting or allowing them, dear friends, and you're willing to forgive yourself and forgive others for creating what no longer serves you. If you're willing to acknowledge, to respond, and to forgive, then lift up and let go those old ideas and experiences that you're ready to set free. And take a deep breath. Relax and release. Let us take them from you. Relax and release. Let us pull them out of you. Relax and release. Let us fill you with that love and light of all that is as you, dear friends. To shine your light and share your love, as we like to say, dear friends, so that you can give that love to yourself, so that you can know that you are loved, dear friends, so that you cannot doubt for another moment that love is who and what you are all about. And dear friends, as you are willing to give to yourself what you're wanting life to give to you, yeah, as you're willing to focus upon and become and align with the vibration. Alignment is such an important word, dear friends, in this time of focus and choice and choosing and awakening. As you're willing to align to the vibration of love and own it as your very soul and self, dear friends, let that light become brighter still, and take a lovely deep breath. And dear friends, you are the light. You are the light of all that is. You are the light of this world, dear friends, in this moment. And as you shine that light and now share your love, dear friends, share the love that you feel for all that you are grateful for in your life, for the friends and the family, dear friends, for the wonderful experiences, past, present, and hoped for and dreamt of and imagined and wished for in your future. And dear friends, to be expected now, that as you love yourself and give to yourself what you're asking and wanting life to give to you, in your imagination, in your emotion, with focus, with feeling, with the love and light of all that is as you can trust, dear friends. You can surrender. You can go to the very core of who you are and be renewed and refreshed and reborn, dear friends. Let it be. Take a deep breath. And if there are still some feelings, some thoughts, some old energies, they can continue to release, dear friends. This light is a magnet. yeah, that pulls the dark ideas, the dark spaces and energies and thought forms, dear friends, pulls it right out, yeah. Because, dear ones, you are standing with a foot in each world. You are the way showers, the explorers, the adventurers, the map makers, the dreamers, the dream weavers, the visionaries, the poets, the musicians, the lovers, dear friends, of life itself. Yeah, you've come into this vibration at this time to give yourself every permission to let your heart soar free, as was said in the beautiful meditation, dear friends. Just like a bird, let your heart soar free now as we bring you to the last part of this guided journey here tonight. Let yourself feel the wings of freedom. Be that bird, be that light, be that freedom, dear friends. Let yourselves soar over beautiful Mother Earth, blessing her with your consciousness, with your awareness, with your vibration, dear friends, that life is wonderful, that life is valuable, that you are wonderful and valuable, that life is meaningful, that you are inviting and allowing greater meaning and, dear friends, greater fulfillment of all that you feel in your heart of hearts, that you cherish, that you honor, that you worship, that you love. Take a deep breath. And round the world you go, flying over the beautiful Mother Earth, blessing everyone, everywhere, blessing the planet, yeah, blessing the evolving consciousness, dear friends, the awakening, and the awakened consciousness of more and more of life itself, including humanity. Dear friends of the children and the young ones of this time, yeah, coming more fully and more powerfully into their truth, into their passion and into their purpose, dear friends. Yeah, giving them your support, your encouragement, and your wisdom and your love, dear friends. Take a deep breath. And dear friends, to the governments and to the ideas of government itself, yeah, to greater, yeah, impact and greater power and greater, yeah, influence, dear friends, and greater freedom itself, yeah, greater honesty and integrity, dear friends. That humanity feels it is a part of something beautiful and sacred and powerful, dear friends, a great dream brought forth by Spirit through humankind, and that you are filled with this dream, dear friends, as you will, that you are inspired by the dreams of creating community, dear friends, in new and wondrous ways, reaching across the borders and the boundaries of class and culture, dear friends, of religion and race, and finding and following, dear friends, the human spirit, the divine human spirit, and feeling that and recognizing and honoring that in yourself and in all of humanity, dear friends, the men and the women in equality and balance, in harmony, dear friends, the women finding their voice, yeah, becoming the leaders of this world in so many different and wondrous ways, and leading the way, dear friends, for humanity's awakening, opening to the Spirit and to the joy of Spirit, dear friends. Take a deep breath. We bring you back. Thank you very much. Beautifully done. Dear friends, created together, we bring you back to this time and space. Bring that ball of light, dear friends, back into the heart of hearts. Feel and know that you are truly blessed and a blessing. And be grateful, dear friends. At every opportunity, give thanks, dear friends, for what you understand, for what you know, and for what you are yet to remember, dear friends. Believe in yourself. Believe in your spirit. They are one and the same, dear friends. With all of our hearts, we love you so. Be at peace, and we'll meet again. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Namaste. Okay. We did it. Okay. I see you all on the little window here. Aaron joined us. Great to have you, Aaron. My love to you. Audrey, you as well. Debbie. Don't know You have to work on that one, Debbie. But I'll make sure to send you all the copy of this so you have the full video. And you're welcome to share this with anyone you feel is interested in what I do here. And again, yeah, the sessions, the ebook, meditations, happy to give those to you at what's affordable and comfortable on your path of empowerment. Yeah, glad for an exchange of energies with all who are interested in what I do, and so grateful for all the love and support of the last few weeks, again from Kyle and from Dennis and from John and from all my dear friends here. Yeah, Heather and all my friends. So peace and blessings, and tomorrow night, Thursday night, 9 p.m. Ireland time, I'll do my first Zoom Q&A with our spirit guides, recorded, donation, yeah, requested. Yeah, so my love to you all. I hope that was good. It was great for me to get to work with you again. Talk to you soon. Peace and blessings. Namaste.